Hello, welcome to our show, The Secret of Marketing, the show that will definitely help you to boost your marketing skills. Today, I'm your host, Pankaj Goyal. In this episode, we will be talking about social media marketing with Mr. Ashish Goyal. We will discuss about tips and skills that are required to boost your social media channels for any business, and our listeners will get an opportunity to listen and clear their insights about social media marketing. Our guest today is Mr. Ashish Goyal. He is a marketing manager at Dye Clothing, having a good experience of over 2 years with a passion for marketing. Hey Ashish, thank you for joining us. I would like you to introduce yourself to our audience.
Thank you, Pankaj. Hello everyone. I'm Ashish. I'm a marketing manager at Dye Clothing. Uh, really excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me, Pankaj, and I'll share the knowledge that I have learned over 2 years into this industry.
Oh, well, thank you, Ashish. So, I would like to begin by asking you a few questions so that we can provide valuable insights to our audience. So, my first question to you would be what is social media marketing for you?
Pankaj, without a doubt, it's an innovative platform, in my opinion. Media marketing is the process of gaining attention, developing your brand, increasing the website traffic, and increasing those sales that you really need via social media websites. Brands and individuals easily accomplish this by publishing engaging content on their social media channels, engaging with their followers, and also running social media campaigns. I've even learned this from my job. There are thousands of social media websites available as we speak. The most important social media channels based on user base are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Pinterest. And to be honest, other than this, you have to really understand what are the most important five pillars of social media marketing. The first one would be strategy, then planning and publishing, engagement with your audience, analytics, and last but not the least, advertising.
Oh, that's nice. Well, Ashish, it's really insightful. And let's continue and dive more into it. For my next question would be from your experience, what are the critical tasks that you performed as a social media manager?
Well, in my perspective, it is definitely the priority that decides your tasks. As per me, a social media manager has a long list of tasks, but one single task is very important, and you should be always on the top. If you think about it, social media, it's all about the people. It's all about connecting, networking with people around you. So primary task as a social media manager is to just basically connect with your followers, solve their product related issues, help them to understand the business, and make them understand that you care for them. It should not be a one-way communication, but you have to understand it is a give and take relationship between customer and a business, right? So it's a
Yeah.
two-way connection.
Oh, it's lovely. But as per me, it's definitely a tough job, but your efforts and priorities make it go smoothly. So, my next question to you is, do you think social media marketing is beneficial over traditional marketing?
Social media has its own advantages. Social media marketing, uh, for example, let's say cost, comparatively, social media cost is much lesser than traditional or even search advertising costs.
Okay.
Feedback with social media, you get feedback from targeted audience and can design the future of the company accordingly, right? And it
Yeah.
is extremely targeted. You have to understand, when you have social media platforms, you can target specifically on what kind of people you want. Being one of the inbound marketing methods, it's more targeted that in that way, right? And
Yeah.
you can actually measure the results immediately. You have results on your fingertips. You
Yeah.
can make one product popular within one day. It's that
Definitely.
powerful.
Wow, I guess this can make anyone choose social media for their marketing. So let's begin. Uh, my next question would be, can you tell me some general tips for a social media success of a business?
Mm, I can definitely share some general tips from my experience. Find the best platforms for your market and business. For example, Facebook may work for you, but Instagram will definitely work for you. So you want to go for Instagram over Facebook. So you have to choose what kind of audience you're targeting to choose the best platform,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Find and connect with the influencers on that platform. And this is the new trend. People follow influencers. They want to live their lifestyle. You give your product to them. They will test it for you and give their reviews, maybe even generate more than you can imagine. Grow your
Yeah.
audience by publishing quality content consistently and at the right time, which is very important. Set the goals at the planning stage, measure results periodically, and if you want to make some changes, do it. Why not?
Yep.
Right? Because marketing is dynamic. So I believe this can definitely help you guys.
Oh, well, thank you, Ashish, for your insight. I think these are going to help our listeners a lot. But before closing, I have one more question for you. That is, according to you, what are the essential skills that are
Mhm.
required to become a good social media manager?
All right. Thanks a lot for the question. It is actually very interesting question. Well, I think as a social media manager, you definitely require a lot of skills. But let me put it this way: you have to have the ability to plan a strategy for your business, right? You have to be able to communicate those skills, and you have to be able to convince people on what you're selling, right?
Yeah.
Other than that, copywriting skills. You have to be able to make sure if you're doing something specific, something unique, you have to make sure you copyright that.
Yeah,
If you
it's
don't, you may end up losing your idea, and that can adversely affect your business, right?
yeah.
And be on the top of creating new innovative campaigns and new content at the right time. You have to be able
Exactly.
to provide great customer service and respond to the complaints, right? To be
Yeah.
honest, customer service itself is a great marketing tool, that you have great customer service,
Hmm.
because people these days, they want convenience. So I guess customer service is one way to go.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
you have to be able to schedule your content, organize it in a way that it can actually attract the users, right?
Hmm.
Connecting with influencers, industry experts, and leaders can actually boost that for you,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Correcting, like, and other than that, being very analytic in my position is important, because you have to be able to understand data that is generated every day, because data is power. So you
Yeah.
have to be able to analyze the data correctly. Then build and maintain social media publishing calendar. And then you have to be able to strategize and look after your social media campaigns and
Hmm.
make changes when you need it, right?
Yeah.
You cannot have a campaign going and just leave it alone.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you keep a good eye on it,
Yeah. That's,
right?
we need to follow up things.
Exactly. And then choosing the right tool to report your analysis, because to be honest, right, choosing the right tool can make a lot of difference in your marketing campaigns,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you have to have the ability to be both data driven and creative, while being people's people. It's a general saying in our industry. You have to be people's people. Uh, yeah, it is. Thanks a lot, Pankaj. Thank you for inviting me on this show. I believe this helped you out and your audience.
Well, thank you, Ashish. I must say you have a great knowledge and experience of your job. And it was great having you on the show. I hope our audience now have a key knowledge to rock their social media channels. And for our lovely audience, there is a small message. If you want to ask us any question, you can send a voice note to us, and definitely stay tuned for our upcoming episode. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you, Ashish, and our rocking audience.
Bye, Pankaj.
Bye bye.